Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here today to talk about smells. That's right, I've never done a video about smells on my channel, and you guys know that I am super sensitive to odors, and it is something that will kill a bag deal for me. If I get a bag that has any type of odor that I don't like, it's really tough for me to get past that. And I feel like in some of the purse groups on Facebook lately, this question has been coming up a lot. So I figured, let me make a video about what I know about how to remove smells from handbags. I would love to collect other ideas down below in the comment section. If you've tried something else that has worked super well, I'm just gonna go over what I have done to try to get smells out of bags. Now, there are three main categories, well, maybe four. I'll share a horror story with you for the fourth category, but there are a couple main categories that smells fall into, at least for me. Cigarettes. It's the number one. It is the number one hardest to get out. It permeates everything, I would say permanently. I don't know that I've ever successfully completely removed a cigarette odor from a bag. And the bad thing about cigarette odor is a lot of times people who smoke can't smell it themselves, so you end up having to fight a lot of battles. If you purchase something that has that odor, you can go back to the seller and say like, hey, this thing stinks. And they say, I don't smell anything on it. It's because they can't smell it. So you end up fighting a lot of hard battles when it comes to cigarette odor. There is the musty odor. Musty odors are also tough to get out, but I have had success removing musty odors. And what I mean by musty is like an antique store. Has that like mothball, storage, attic scent that a lot of vintage bags will come with. The third category is perfume. Perfume is a little easier to get out, in my opinion. Still tough, and that's another one that people don't smell because it's just what they smell like. So when you complain about it, they a lot of times don't get it. The fourth category, which I have only ever seen one time, and it was a total horror story, is pet odor. And I have gotten at least once a Dooney & Bourke Florentine satchel, what I believe to be soaked in cat urine. It really smelled like cat's litter box. And that has only happened to me one time. And if y'all want a long story about how that turned out, I'll do a video about it. But it was the worst eBay battle I ever fought. That bag was just like a nightmare. So now that I've covered the main categories, let me tell you what I have tried to get odor out doing. Number one is fresh air. If it's nice outside, if you have a covered porch or a screened-in porch or somewhere where you can leave it outside safely without getting stolen or rained on or anything like that, just putting a bag out in the sunshine and in the fresh air really does a lot to remove odors, okay? You would be surprised. The other thing I have tried is Febreze. I don't mean scented Febreze. I mean the 0 scent Febreze. It does seem to help get odor out. What you need to be careful of is don't spray it on untreated leather like Florentine, like Vachetta. Don't do that. Spray it on cloth or on pebbled leather is okay, but not on untreated leather. I usually just try to spray interiors of bags with the Febreze, and like I said, only the one that has 0 scent on the box. The other thing I have tried is using the bag. I know this is a little bit risky, especially if you have really expensive SLGs that you're gonna put inside, but honestly, I feel like actually using the bag, once you get the smell a little bit under control, helps to put your own smell on it. And it really helps remove the odor just by kind of replacing it with your own scent, whatever that might be. So definitely something to try. Like I said, if you have really expensive SLGs and you're worried they're gonna end up smelling like cigarettes, I might skip this one. I have tried putting bags in the freezer. Once again, you have to be careful. If you're putting a bag that has untreated leather, it could get wet in there. Just be careful. Put it in a plastic bag or something. Something about freezing the bag kind of helps kill the odors. But like I said, you really, really have to be careful with this one as well. It's really like a last resort type thing. The other things I have done successfully are use baking soda. So just get a box of baking soda like you would put in your fridge. open it up, set it inside the bag, kind of close the bag up. You can even put the bag inside like a trash bag and close the trash bag up. So hopefully the odors will get absorbed by the baking soda. If you're worried about the spilling, you have like no spill circle things that you could put on the side of your, inside of your refrigerator. Get one of those and just put it inside your bag. Then you don't have to worry about it tumbling over and spilling in your purse, and you still get the benefit of the odor absorption of baking soda. The other thing I've done is use coffee grounds. So I have put dry, not wet, dry coffee grounds in a coffee filter and tied it up like this and put a rubber band on it and made a little sachet or a couple little sachets and put them inside a bag. And something about the coffee grounds really helps absorb odors. So that's something else I would try. Now, I tried a couple of different things when I got this Louis Vuitton Neverfull. It had a really bad, musty, vintage odor to it. I set it outside, I used it a little bit, I used baking soda, and what ended up working the best is putting silica gel packs in it. These gel packs you get with a lot of different shipments. Like if you purchase a lot from Amazon or you order a lot of handbags offline from other designers, you get silica gel packs and a lot of different things. Just look for them in your mail, like whatever you order. Pull them off to the side, put them somewhere where your kids can't get them because they're really dangerous to eat. But they work really well to absorb that musty odor and absorb that extra moisture that might be making that moldy smell in a bag. So I threw 3 or 4 of them in this Neverfull, and then I packed it with air paper. Air paper is something that will not absorb odors and it will not give odors. It's a very neutral way to store your bags, especially bags that are stinky. So I put silica gel packs in this Neverfull, and I put air paper in here, and I set it up on my shelf here in my office to air out. I used it here and there throughout the process, and I'm happy to report I have completely removed the vintage musty odor from this bag. It smells brand new, seriously. I am shocked at how well just using it, getting it fresh air, and putting those silica gel packs in really helped to remove that musty odor. Now, I don't know if that same method would work with other types of odors like cigarettes or perfume. It's definitely worth a shot, but in terms of that like wet musty odor, it definitely works really well. Okay guys, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I'm always looking for other ways to remove odors because you guys know I'm crazy when it comes to my bags smelling. They have to smell like roses, not literally, not rose perfume. They just need to smell fresh for me to use them. Otherwise I'd get totally grossed out. I mean, I could find hair ties, trash, sparkles, don't care. If it stinks, I'm not using it. So that's definitely my weird OCD thing. So if you have any other tips, please leave them below. Thank you guys for watching today. Do you like this video? And if you like kind of how-to videos, I hope you'll give it a thumbs up so that I know you guys like it and I can do more of them. And if you have any suggestions for future videos, please let me know. I'm happy to give you guys advice in terms of what I have tried. I'm certainly no expert, but I have seen a lot of handbags in my day and had to fix them up here and there. So, all right guys, thank you so much for watching today. I really appreciate your support here on YouTube, and I hope you'll subscribe if you have not, and join me for my future videos. See you guys in my next one. Bye.